Have you ever stopped to think about how you talk? I mean, really think about it. A thought pops into your head, and bam, in a fraction of a second, your brain arranges a bunch of words into a perfectly ordered, totally understandable sentence. How does it do that? What are the invisible rules, the secret architecture holding it all together? Well, today, we're going on an adventure. We're going to explore that hidden world of syntax. So here's the thing. This field, syntax, it's huge. I mean, unimaginably vast. Check out this quote from Neil Smith, a professor at University College London. He says back in 1960, you could pretty much read everything there was to know about linguistics. You could actually master the entire field. But now, forget about it. Those days are long gone. The field has exploded, and that's created a really fascinating problem, even for the experts. And this information explosion has real-world consequences for the people studying this stuff. I mean, can you imagine brilliant researchers accidentally rediscovering facts that were found like decades ago, or spending years reinventing theories that someone else already tried and maybe even discarded? It actually happens. With so much out there, it's almost impossible for everyone to keep up with what everyone else is doing. And, life's short. So what does this massive territory of syntax actually look like? The best way to think about it is like a galaxy, a whole galaxy of linguistic puzzles. And every single star in that galaxy is a tiny mystery about language just waiting for someone to solve it. It's this enormous, sparkling map of questions. Okay, before we dive any deeper into this galaxy, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What is syntax really? Simply put, it's the study of the hidden rules, the invisible architecture that lets us build sentences. It's like the blueprint for language that every single one of us has in our heads. We all know how to use it perfectly, but trying to explain how it works, well, that's the tricky part. And the puzzles in this galaxy, they are just wild. Just look at some of these names. Parasitic gaps, Icelandic logophores, clitic climbing. Seriously, they sound like they're straight out of a science fiction novel, right? But each one points to something deeply fascinating about how language is put together. Clitic climbing, for instance, is all about how tiny words, like pronouns, can sort of climb up a sentence and latch on to different verbs. It's incredible stuff. But here's the secret. All of these super complex, cosmic-sounding puzzles, they all start with sentences that look totally simple. Take this one. Cindy believes Marcia to be a genius. Seems straightforward, right? But for a linguist, this sentence is an absolute goldmine. Think about it. Who's doing the believing? Cindy. Who's the genius? Marcia. But what's the deal with Marcia and believes? Is Marcia the object of the belief, or is she the subject of to be a genius? Answering that question starts to reveal that hidden blueprint of our language. Okay, so once you've found a puzzle, like our Cindy and Marcia sentence, how do you even begin to solve it? Well, that's where theories come in. You can think of them as different maps drawn by different explorers, all trying to chart the exact same landscape, the landscape of language. They might use different symbols, they might draw different routes, but they're all trying to describe the same fundamental territory. So let's see how these different maps explain our sentence. One theory, transformational grammar, says that the word Marcia actually starts down in the second part of the sentence and gets raised up. But then other theories, like LFG or HPSG, say nope. Marcia is the object of the verb believes, but it's also the subject of to be a genius at the same time. It's the exact same sentence, but you get these totally different competing explanations for how it works. And that's what makes this whole thing so cool. All right, so we've got this massive galaxy of puzzles and a whole bunch of different maps to explore it with. I know, it can feel a little overwhelming. You might be thinking, where would I even start? Don't worry, there is a perfect entry point for any new explorer ready to jump in. The solution is a very special kind of map. It's called the Blackwell Companion to Syntax. And honestly, it's way more than just a book. Joseph Owen called it the empirical memory of the field. Think about that. It's like a time capsule that collects all the incredible discoveries, all the fascinating puzzles that have defined syntax for decades. It's the key that unlocks this entire world. And I love how David Lightfoot puts it here. He compares linguistics to a flowing river. If you're a new researcher, you're basically just jumping into this river somewhere downstream. But how do you know what happened upstream? How do you figure out why the river is flowing the way it is right now? Well, this companion, this is your guide to everything that came before. It's the story of the river. And here's the best part, and what this all comes down to for you. You don't need to be a seasoned expert to start exploring. It's just like Akira Watanabe says. Looking for a topic to work on? Just grab the map, find a puzzle that sounds cool to you, and dive right in. Your adventure can literally start right now. So from now on, every single time you speak, every sentence you form, you'll know. You'll know that there's this incredible hidden world of structure making it all happen. You've seen a glimpse of the territory, you know there are maps to guide you, and you know exactly where to start your journey. So the only question left is, what puzzle will you explore first?